Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, I just got in from a long day. I don't have my camouflage on. I'm not ready to go fishing, but I am pretty excited about something that's happening. A couple days ago, and I think I told you guys a lot on my videos who I buy a lot of my jigs from. So a couple days ago, I reached out to Freddie Coggins down at Southern Crappie Pro, and I said, "Hey, Freddie, I use a lot of your jigs. I kind of admire your products. I'd really like it if we could kind of develop a partnership." And lo and behold, I got an email back from Freddie. Said he'd love to do it. He saw my videos, kind of saw what I'd already been doing, and kind of publicity for his team. Talked to him about some of the things I'd done to kind of get people to order some of his jigs. So today, I got in the mail this nice box. So we're going to do an unboxing to see what's there. Man, I love pink and chartreuse. I hope there's some in. But if not, we're going to try out some new stuff from Southern Crappie Pro. So I'm fairly excited about what's in the box. So we're going to do this unboxing of new sponsorship jigs from Southern Crappie Pro. So let's see what's in there. First, we got a little paraphernalia. Look at that, Southern Crappie Pro Tackle. That's a good towel. I need one of those, so Freddie, thanks a bunch. Southern Crappie Pro hats always come in handy. Got one of them. But I am really, really excited about some of the jigs, some of the stinger shads that I used. So here's kind of the new, one of the ones that they have is called Blue Thunder Fire. So we'll try that one out when we go out there. Tube jigs. You know, I have been debating about fishing tube jigs. I used to fish tube jigs quite a bit. So here's kind of just a huge assortment of jigs that's out there. So this one is called Blue Shiner. Excited to kind of get these in the box and try out some of these. Got some jig heads here. Some of the nice hooks there, red hooks. For those of you that don't know, I used to fish red hooks a lot. Now, I don't know that they really make a difference, but there are some people who swear by red hooks. Got some more jig heads, some Black Magic. That's got to work. It's called Black Magic, so that should be kind of a good jig to use. Certainly, anytime you have black and chartreuse, that's always a good combination. Some more jig heads, some nice tube jigs here, Cajun Cricket. I was fishing the Cajun Cricket stinger shad, but I got some of these in a tube jig, so we will try some of these. I love this color. It's called Blue Ice. I fished this. In fact, about 2 years ago, I fished this very stinger shad and probably caught about 50 to 60 on that. This was before the pink and chartreuse, so this is another nice color. Got a couple more things in here, some more tube jigs, Kryptonite. You can't go wrong with this. Got to make this a crappie killer because it's called Kryptonite. A couple more tube jigs here. Let's see what else we got. So my favorite, the pink and chartreuse. Any and every time I go out in Northern Virginia, I have this. It's called Fred's Mistake. Fred, I will tell you, while it might have been a mistake in the pour, it is certainly not a mistake with the crappie. If you are out in Northern Virginia, I highly recommend you take some of these out with you. Guarantee you're going to catch some crappie at some point. So this is Cajun Cricket. I have some of these. I've used them. They work. So if you are out buying some, I guarantee these jigs will make it work. What else do we have in the bag? Some more tube jigs here. So I have been meaning to get back to tube jigs, so I like this Crappie Magnum Popsicle. Another good color. Gotta believe that this crawfish, this will probably also work on smallmouth. So I'll be excited once the spring gets around, whenever I get off the bike to get out and do some smallmouth fishing. So just a ton of, as you can see, a ton of things in here. A lot of new stuff to try that I have not been using. This is a very interesting color. As a military guy, you gotta love kind of the red, white, and blue. It's actually pink, white, and blue, but it's close enough. It's called Blue Passion. So I'm excited about kind of the partnership, things that we're going to be able to do with Southern Crappie Pro. So Fred, thanks a ton for all the jigs, for the sponsorship. Guys, if you have not tried out Southern Crappie Pro, I highly recommend that you get out. Great customer service, great assortment of jigs. Here's another color. This one is Pink Panther. As a kid, you guys, I will tell you, I love Pink Panther, so I'm excited about trying some of these. Here's one called Crystal Shad. Not quite the Bobby Garland Monkey Milk, but I think there's a close semblance to this. So I'm sure this will be another good combination of jigs. Again, pink and chartreuse. This one is Cajun chicken. So this one is one of the pink and chartreuse variants that I use a lot. Already showed this one. These, when I was a young crappie fisherman back in Mississippi, we would go to Sardis Reservoir, and I will tell you, between this color, green and chartreuse, and black and chartreuse, we would just catch crappie after crappie. It was a very good color there. I'm excited about trying it out here in Northern Virginia. Speaking of kind of the black and chartreuse, here's a different variant of jig that Southern Crappie Pro has. It almost looks like a tadpole. So it's kind of a tube jig that has a tail. So this one is a Crappie Singer black and chartreuse, but as you can see, it just has a small tail. Now I have to believe that there's going to be some great action in this tail. And if you use that loop knot that I use, then this jig should give you a lot of movement, which should work out well for you. Some more mini shads, some more colors. Midnight Ghost, all of these I look forward to trying out. We did get a little snow today, but I plan to try to get out on the water tomorrow, and certainly if not tomorrow, Sunday, based on kind of the weather temperature. But Freddie, again, thanks a ton. You knew exactly what I needed in these Cajun chickens. Let me tell you, these will go with the other hundreds that I have. Again, every tackle box that I take out will always have some of those pink and chartreuse. So I just wanted to show you guys I'm really excited about the partnership with Southern Crappie Pro. Look forward to trying out this huge assortment of jigs, and you will see kind of upcoming shows me fishing with quite a few of these. If nothing else, I want to try them all. In some cases, what I'll do is probably use a huge assortment of these. You know, I do the double jig tie, and I'll just kind of see what is biting where. So I had someone message me today, one of my subscribers, that said, "Hey Tim, I was out fishing near where you were fishing. I was marking a ton of fish, but I couldn't get them to bite." So one of the things that using a huge assortment of jigs will allow you to do is, one, determine if there are any active fish in the school. Are they biting different colors? Now, for me, if I have 4 rods, I normally have 8 of these in the water. But sometimes they're just not biting this color. As good as it is, sometimes they just won't bite. I might take one of these and say, okay, instead of having 8 of these, I'll have 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. And what that allows me to do is fish 8 different jigs to see, for those fish that aren't active, if I can somehow force them to be active by presenting something that is more in line with what they've been feeding on. The fish in aquaquant, you'll see there's large schools of shad. Now, normally a mini shad will work, but sometimes just a change in color, going from Fred's mistake, or in this case a Cajun chicken, to the Cajun cricket, will be the difference in catching more fish. So when you're out, and if you find a school of fish, don't be deterred by them not biting. Have a huge assortment and go to different things. Now, I am a chicken when it comes to coal, so sometimes I'm just too stubborn to turn. But when you have a huge assortment of jigs, like what Fred has sent me here, there's no reason why you can't do that. Now, I got to tell you, this was called Bayou Booger. I think I'm going to love this color. It has kind of the short chartreuse that I like. Doesn't have the pink, but I'm certainly going to make this one of the ones that I test out. So again, it's Southern Crappie Pro Crappie Specialist. They're down in Brooklyn, Arkansas. If you're down in that area, I would highly encourage you to go through the store. I'm from Mississippi. The next time I'm down in that area, I'm going to try to make sure I stop by and see Freddie and the guys. I'd love to go into the store, kind of introduce myself and see them. But I look forward to catching a lot of fish with all these jigs. Again, some of these are just incredible. This is a ton of good stuff. Man, I got to buy several more plastic containers because I got a lot of different colors. But man, this is going to be a great opportunity to try some jigs and maybe, just maybe, find one that'll cause me to not forget about, but not fish as much as this. So, guys, again, this is Southern Crappie Pro out of Brooklyn, Arkansas. I highly encourage you, if you've not shopped them, to do it. I know there's a lot of good jig companies out there, but I will tell you, of the people that I bought jigs from, whether it's Grizzly, whether it's Bass Pro, whether it's Cabela's, I have not met anybody that has a customer service, the shipping timeliness as these guys, and they actually have a huge assortment of jigs. So if you do, I'd ask you when you order, kind of put in the notes that you saw this video and you sent it, just so they know that I am definitely out kind of pubbing their stuff. But man, this is really more than I expected. So Freddie, thank you and the team there at Southern Crappie Pro, and look forward to seeing you guys out on the water. So as you can see, this is what I just received from the guys down at Southern Crappie Pro in Brooklyn, Arkansas. So Fred, thanks to you and the team for the sponsorship. This is going